back to another episode of A God's Creation. Last we left off, the players had just entered into a portal, which ended up with them in a town, with someone new and missing one of their old party members. When you guys awake, you find yourselves in a town you're not familiar with.
Does anybody know where we are?
Yeah, we're outside a tavern. I point at the building beside us that has a keg in the front of it, and obviously is a tavern and reeks like stale alcohol, amongst other things.
There is a sign outside the building called Joke's Tavern.
It's a Jokes Tavern?
Yes, that is the tavern name.
Let me guess. It must be run by a jester, the old lady says. I get it. I just hope they have somewhere with some Bengay for me. All this walking.
What? That building over there looks official. And I point at the large building to the north. Looks like an official, where a pompous politician would be sitting.
Could be a daycare. You never know in these towns.
Does this town look like a town that takes good care of its citizens and welfare?
It is a well-kept
She
town.
looks around. Yeah. I don't see anyone just laying around on the streets like most places, so it might be better.
I'm gonna walk over to the tavern and just open the door and just kind of peer inside from outside. Is it loaded with barflies?
There's a few people in there. Most certainly, you notice there is a red-haired halfling behind the counter who seems to have very, very interesting clothing colors on. Bright pink shirt with rainbow shorts on and no shoes.
Time of day, please.
It's midday.
Oh, time for a nail.
You guys are always drinking, the old ladies. Oh,
Well, no, it's time for lunch, and we just prefer ours liquid.
That's right, hydraulic diet.
Me,
I still don't know where we are. Yeah, but let's go into this.
What do you mean they won't know where we are? Of course
we-
they're gonna know where we are.
I said we
Where
don't
would-
know.
Where would you expect to find me or him?
Matt and Granny,
Say
please
that
roll
again?
me.
Where would
I
you
need,
expect to find me, either me or Ren?
I need a
In a
perception from both.
tavern, would you not?
Matt and Granny need a perception, please.
Got it. Yeah, covered.
Perception.
Granny is still not up.
17.
Looks
17.
up from that 18. Let's see what we.
I just realized Granny isn't a part of the campaign on D&D Beyond.
She's not.
No.
Nope, so you can't see her rolls.
I'll send it to you. Hold on. That's weird. I'll fix it.
Cheetah.
Perception. +2. 20. Nice. 18 +2. Let's
Okay.
see what campaign Granny is in.
Both Granny and Matt both realize the person that is next to them isn't their companion Narpy. It is a different person altogether. You don't know this person at all.
Right. Somebody send me the campaign thingy and I'll put it in.
That would be the one named Zen, that's the stranger.
No, Zen was the one who brought you guys together.
Oh, Renfold is the stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the guy with the glowing red dot between his eyes?
No, I don't have a. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Give me 1 second, Granny.
Yeah,
Copy,
hold on.
copy link.
Joining the game. 429. See a couple here.
All right, food's gonna be here soon. How in the fuck did he go? It came up Sherman.
Fix it, I will.
Well, technically, I
What?
went inside the tavern. I wouldn't see Reynald yet. All right, he would have just been a stranger outside.
Okay. Zen will get up off the ground, dusting himself off, as he then sees Ren and sort of looks at him. Uh, hello. Sorry for the intrusion of your town, sir.
Oh, that is no problem. You are all welcome here.
Uh, thank you. Not many gods are happy to see half dragons and old women just appear in the road asleep.
Yeah, I've seen worse.
Very
Have you?
interesting.
Hell,
I say, poking my head out of the tavern with a mug of ale in my hand.
I came down to Washington. That's weird.
Well,
Do you have a warrant?
No,
Can you articulate a crime that we've performed?
I didn't say you committed a crime.
Then I don't need to identify myself, do I?
Oh, well, I was just being polite.
Aren't you a guard?
If you don't want to tell me who you are, that's fine. I am Reinhold. I am a paladin of Kellenborg.
Well met, Reinhold. You could
Oh,
just call me Matt instead of Matthew.
ah, I will sure do that.
I'm a tinkerer. Do you have
Yeah,
anything broken you need fixed? I'd be happy to try to assist for a small bit of coin.
a few years ago I had a broken heart, but that mended on its own.
Oh no! I'm a mechanical tinkerer. I'm not a flesh melder. Hey,
Good food
are
should be
you
here.
married? Have you met my sweetheart friend here?
I don't believe that I have.
I gesture at Granny.
Oh, yeah, like I'd want to go after Granny.
Hey, you haven't met her yet.
uh,
This is the younger Granny.
yeah, this is hippie
Still,
Granny.
I'm sure that a 20-year-old
Right?
man is not going to want to hitch up with a old woman. But now I always had that theory that, hey, postmenopausal women don't have to worry about them getting pregnant.
Yeah, I don't want to worry about you either.
Uh, okay. Well, Zen will sort of introduce himself. I am Zen. I am not from these lands in particular. I'm from very distant lands. Same with my companions here. It would be happy for us if you could accompany us, if that is at all possible.
I think I've got some time. I could happen to do that.
Yeah, you say us. How many in the party would there be?
I'm looking for a little better gig than just this town guard thing that, yeah, just kind of doing for some chump change.
Oh, in that case, I have a
Keeps me
very
nail.
amazing proposition to give to you. My friends behind me are on a destiny to become, how should I put it, gods in a way. I can give you the same offer.
Oh, well, okay.
It's a lot better pay than being a god, let me tell you.
Yeah.
He will he will
I don't know.
reach
Shouldn't
in
he? Doesn't he have to perform the same test we did to see if he's worthy?
what test? There was no test.
Sure, there was. I say, winking, walking up to Zen, giving an elbow. You remember the worthiness test?
What test? What test?
Uh,
Think you've been outed.
right?
I don't remember ever giving a
You mean I'm
test to
the one that
anyone.
had to do that? Hold on, I'll show you. Good sir, please let me have a coin for a moment, if you may.
Sure.
You give me a coin.
Yeah, I'll give you a gold piece.
Cool. I'd say thank you, good sir. See, I told you he was a generous sort.
You're just trying to take coins from strangers again. You remember the last time that happened?
Why don't you ask him and let's see what he says to you? Let's test the limits of his kindness.
That's quite okay. We'll just how about we just start a tab since he's so generous? Looking so brave and strong, I'm sure he can easily start a tab in this fine establishment for us.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll just start buying pictures.
All right,
Everyone
exactly.
takes their turn buying pictures.
Matt's
I
gonna just kind of vanish for a moment into his shell for a bit. He'll come out after about 45 seconds and he'll hand you back your coin. He'll go, here you go, sir. Now it's better.
Ah, thank you. Oh, it is. It's shinier.
It could be shinier.
Well, I don't know. It
So are
sounded
you
good.
just like a coin polishing machine? Is that what it is?
Ball washer.
Not very practical, says the old lady. But I guess everybody needs a shoe shine.
That's
Uh,
true.
everyone needs to
Yeah.
make me a perception quick.
All right. So just a quick thing. The thing that Matt did with the coin was he put a temporary infusion on it of enhanced defense. It gives a +1 armor class while it's in your pocket. But because I'm not keeping it as a main infusion, it vanishes in 24 hours.
Oh wow.
The infusion does, but at least for one day you got it. Terrible exploit, but it exists still for now. Till a new book comes out, they've patched it. Perception, you said?
Yes.
From
Hold on.
Harvest?
21.
No, I'm good.
You don't notice
Okay,
anything,
I'm
Matt.
back. I'm sorry.
I don't notice anything. Uh-oh.
Let's see if I see anything.
Okay.
Let's go, Granny. Let's go.
Right.
Perception. Old lady's always watching. She's got a +2, and she got 16.
No. Ryan, what is your
All
perception?
right, Reinhold, what did you get?
Oh, I got a 15.
No one notices anything.
What was the DC on that?
You don't want to know.
Okay.
It was very high.
Got it. Yeah, it had to be. I rolled 21. Like, wait, I didn't see it. Oh.
I rolled really well on deception, let me tell you. You guys notice nothing. Zen sort of reaches into his pocket and pulls out a glass orb.
Ooh, party.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even though we're in a mysterious part of the world, the tree is still close.
The tree is still closed, so let's go to the tree. I adjust the shoulder straps of my backpack, tighten up a little bit, and go, you've got the compass. Which direction?
Mm-hmm.
Well, wouldn't you want to eat first? You know, we have been fighting quite a bit. A rest would be nice.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that's a good idea. I wonder, do they serve elf here? I'm sorry, I mean elk, not elf, elk. Yeah, that's what I meant.
I don't think it is what you meant. I've seen your world once before. It is a nightmare.
I don't think I
Well,
got the right burger.
one person's nightmare is another person's home.
Not true.
Walking into the tavern saying, 2 elf burgers, please.
Not correcting yourself whatsoever.
Okay. I take the mint. I really ought to correct that list, but I forgot. And put something back in my mouth.
Ew.
Yeah.
There now. Duplicate now. Control C. New map.
New map. Ooh, good. Oh, much bigger on the inside than the outside.
Mm-hmm.
The map's not to scale on the other one.
I'm gonna go up to the counter, smiling, saying, "Good morning, good sir. I would like your finest private room, please." And I'm gonna put 5 gold on the counter.
It's not really any private
For
rooms.
me
There's
and my
double bed.
friend.
There are only two. Bleh. There are 3 double bedrooms, and that's all I have.
I will take one of the double bedrooms. I'll occupy both beds. Thank you. And I just slide my gold in front of them.
You
May I have the key?
He hands you the key and tells you it's the first door on the left. As soon as you enter into the door.
Nice. Yeah, I get it. So it's this room.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna put down another two more gold and say, I'd also like some food for myself and my friends. Whatever your meal of the day is, please bring it for 4. And with that, I'm just gonna leave and have a seat at the table,
He will look at
and I'll take
Ryan.
the 7 gold out of my.
He'll look at Reinhold, Granny, and Zen and say, "Well, would you three like to rent a room or two?"
Sure.
Oh, he's gonna go start kicking people out of their rooms.
It's a pretty empty tavern. There's one other person there.
Yeah, but you said there's only 2 beds left.
Well, 2 rooms left with 4 beds altogether.
Ah,
So what does Granny and Reinhold do?
Well, I was going to get a room and order a meal, get a pitcher of ale, wash it
That'll
down with.
that'll be 2 gold, he says.
Sure. I'll give them 3.
A generous one you
A
are.
little tip.
Hey, Granny, you can roll me a perception check, please. Do we still got Granny?
Hmm? Say
Granny's
that again.
there.
Oh yeah.
Zombie.
Perception. Granny needs a perception, please.
Oh, I thought I did it. Hold on. Perception. I think my glasses go. Yeah, I got a 16. I'll do it again.
That was the old one.
Oh, 15.
15. You see a very familiar figure sitting in front of the fire. You've seen this person from your childhood.
I walk over and I say, "Do I know you?"
The person will look back as you see a jester, fully clad in their attire, the same smiling face. Why? Oh, I feel like I've seen you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shortest conversation, I guess.
Hmm? What happened?
The jester spoke to you, Granny.
Sorry, I didn't hear anything. I got a mute mic just now. Go ahead. Say that again, Jester.
Yeah, the jester looks up at you with the same smiling mask you've seen in your childhood, with a smile upon it, as they say, "I've seen you."
Ah,
He said, "What? Take it." I didn't hear what he said.
They
He said he
said,
smiled in the mask, and then he said something.
they said, "I feel like I've seen you too, pretty much."
Oh, I got you. Granny goes, "I guess I have that familiar face. Do you play cat?" She looks at him.
No, but I do know your little nickname from when you were younger, Bubbles.
But who? fidgets for a minute. Bubbles. I'm pretty sure lots of girls go by that name. You have me sorely mistaken, young man.
Oh,
He slides over to the other side.
don't play dumb with me, Bubbles. You screamed quite a bit when you saw me.
She looks at you. Hmm. I don't like clowns, and I don't remember why, but it's coming back to me. She looks at him.
Oh, I know all too well.
I don't know what you're inferring, clown, whatever you are, but I'm watching you. Rubbing Bentley on her knees.
Just as that is
Place
done,
suddenly fills up with a lot of camphor balls.
when
Poor
Granny
Granny,
puts her
she's got stalkers wherever she goes.
when Granny puts her Bengate on, the tavern owner will come out with a tray of ale and 3 bowls of some mysterious looking liquid.
It doesn't look like soup.
It is a
No,
yellow
it's
liquid,
too.
very thick like blood, and has a very irony taste. But it also has
Oh,
chicken.
nice.
It has chicken, beef, ironically turtle, because it's served in a turtle shell bowl.
So who's taking the first bite? She says.
Um, Matt chows down and puts it set down in front of him.
She watches you guys for a minute.
Matt, make me a
Dips her
Constitution
finger.
saving throw.
$15.
It's soup. Anybody, anybody else eating?
Yeah. I'm eating, chomping,
Oh, I'd be eating.
bone grizzle, everything. It's just you just hear crush, 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 crush.
The old lady's gonna just take the bowl and put it to her head. No spoon or anything, just drinking it all down like water.
Oh,
Had a
okay,
cow.
Reinhold and Granny are both gonna also need to make a con save, please.
Constitution, because I'm a
All
tough
right,
old.
21.
Ooh, Granny only got a 10.
Reinhold, this
I
is
hear
some good
Granny's stomach gurgle when I move away.
Reinhold, this is some really good soup. But Granny, you on the other hand, after drinking this soup, you start to get a weird feeling. You now want to try and eat a bone. You don't know why. You just now have a craving to eat a bone.
Yeah, she does.
Ugh, dogs. Okay. What is everybody else doing at this point?
Well, I'm licking the bowl to see if I get anything else out of it. Belches. All I need now is to wash it down, the old lady says.
There is ale on the table.
She grabs the tankard and
Well,
tilts it to the. Everybody enjoying the soup.
This is very delicious.
Lionel and Granny, as you guys finish your food, drink your ale, you start to realize the sun has set very quickly. It is now almost nighttime. There's very little light outside.
I got no problem. I got myself a big old room, full belly.
Yeah, same here. Little tipsy maybe.
Right? Make sure we run up a big old tab for Zen, and then
Yeah, there you go.
and then disappear to our rooms, leaving him with the tab.
As you guys go to your rooms and try to go to sleep, it seems almost impossible to fall asleep. Almost like something's watching you, but being very cautious about watching you.
Hmm. I better not be waking up this morning, Granny, with my panties fitting differently.
Mm.
Well, your first mistake's assuming that you're going to wake up with them even still on.
Well, yeah.
Nope. Granny's in her bed, you're in your bed. But you still have the feeling like something is watching you. Like probably from the window or from somewhere in the room.
I'm not close to the window anyway, so I'll cuddle up, though I'm being watched.
Do we feel like we're being watched? Is that what it is?
Yes.
I'm paranoid. I feel like I'm being watched all the time.
Can I discern a device or magical thing hanging on a wall that's like spying on me?
Roll me an investigation.
Oh shit! I need to take my pills.
Investigation.
do that.
Oh, I swing my magnifying glasses in front of my eyes and use my goggles and start inspecting the wall around my bed for a thorough 12.
You're still really tired and you can't really discern anything. You look around, you say there's nothing there, you just paranoid.
Yeah. Because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not really out to get you.
Right? I discerned that my popcorn is done.
Okay.
Dog discerned that it's done and is demanding his bounty.
You better be sharing with the
Should
class.
have some more pills. Where are
Right?
my pills at? Oh, I think they're in there.
Granny, do you want to look around to see why you can't sleep?
Granny knows why. She's sitting at the table doing lines.
You
Yeah,
know
there
what?
you
No,
go.
no, no, no. Granny's eating a healthy apple.
For now.
We gotta order some more of those. Hang on. Ah, damn it.
See, it's well maintained, kinda.
Ah, shit. There's my.
So if you want to see if you can try and find what's keeping you awake, roll an investigation.
Oh, cool. It's already shipped.
It's gonna be a
Oh,
very quiet episode.
I did get him some. Okay.
It is. Who's supposed to be rolling the investigation?
Uh, Reinhold or Granny, they can decide if they want to or not.
Oh, here. Oops. Investigation, eh?
Yeah.
Um, that's a 15.
15. You look around, and just out of the corner of the window from where you're sitting, you see a weird black figure.
Hmm. I'm gonna approach the window and look closer at it.
Drive
Hey,
out the window
Granny,
at
check
it.
this out.
When you get
Look at that.
closer, you see a raven, but a not normal raven. This raven has red eyes all across its entire body, as it looks like it's almost made of a goo towards its beak.
Huh. Okay. Okay. A raven. I'm gonna go order more quill pills.
Maybe it wants to talk to you.
Okay. Put those down there.
So is Granny gonna get up as well as they see Reinhold sort of walk to the window?
Yeah, I'm gonna point it out to Granny.
Hmm?
Hey, Granny, look at that out the window there. That raven. What a
A
silly
raven with
bird,
a
huh?
million red eyes watching you through the window.
Real oil.
Again, we don't have our
This
chaotic
one.
player, so it's gonna be a very quiet session.
Right?
I should have played a chaotic paladin. That could have been fun.
All right, go Granny. You see a
Yeah.
raven with like a dozen red eyes staring at you through the window. Reinhold pointed out, going, "Hey, check out that weird bird." Yeah, I guess it's just not happening tonight.
In that case, I know how to make it very aware of the situation. We're gonna speed up the session a bit because I have a bit of notes here. Okay, this tavern might become a crater in a second.
Oh shit.
The proper response for what is about to happen. Okay. I need to get 2 tokens ready. Want the raven? Okay, here's what's gonna
I'm gonna
happen.
combine both.
Okay,
Okay.
Granny, Reinhold, and Matt, you all need to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Uh-oh.
That is a 22.
Ah, 12.
Granny, we need a dex save from you, please.
All right, hold on. Dex save. The old lady pulls out her
Uh-uh.
Vibrator.
boots with you. Let's bring in it. Vibrator. Oh, buddy. Wrong show.
Personal massager.
It's very oddly
Aha.
shaped.
14.
Okay, Reinhold is the only one who saved. As Granny Reinhold, you both are hit with a necrotic blast that pretty much blows a hole through the wall and throws you back into the main room. The Jester and Zen are
Oh,
nowhere to
shit.
Jester and Zen are nowhere to be seen as the owner sort of runs into the kitchen to hide. Matt, instead of a necrotic blast, you were hit with a radiant blast, throwing you into the main room. As Reinhold and Granny, the necrotic damage is going to be Albert will load. Will be 15, but for Reinhold will be reduced to 7 for his save.
Okay.
And 11 points for Matt for Radiant.
Got it.
Yes, let me
Nice.
draw quickly to show which walls are broken.
Oh, damn it.
Because I would sleep in my shell on the bed. And so when that thing hit me and pushed me, I went through that wall like a freaking 4 foot long, well, 4 foot round cannonball.
Once the walls are destroyed, these ravens are just flying in place. One black with many red eyes covering its body, one black with blue hues with a radiant blue light emanating from it. But they fly back a bit, not really paying attention to whatever you were doing or whatever they just did. As you will see, two figures walk into frame, as I have to shrink them down a bit. Oh no, I grabbed the ball.
All right.
Barkeep, I want a refund. My room's destroyed.
What a thing for a demand right now. I'm gonna need initiative.
All right. I live for that. 27.
Nice.
Yeah. Rolled a nat 20. Kind of wasted that.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you guys can add your initiatives to the tracker. Let's see here. Give me 1 second while you guys are adding your stuff. Oh boy, stuff just doesn't want to work today. Granny, what is your initiative? Yoo-hoo, Granny!
Yeah.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Hold on. Why must we fight? Can't we just get along? 16.
Okay.
Oh, if you only rolled one higher, you would have survived.
Granny always survives.
That's not ominous at all. The reincarnation machine will always work.
Right?
It's in there.
2 has 23. Number 1, on the other hand, has a advantage to this. Doesn't roll. Okay, there we go. Ah, ew.
How
Wasn't
dare they
supposed
attack an old helper?
to be a 14, not a 24. Okay. Reinhold, you are starting this initiative.
All right. Well, I am going to go thusly. What is number one again?
They are, from what you can tell, they seem to have a orcish physique.
Well, I'm going to swack at this sucker. First, see what happens. That's an 18 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
And a 26 to hit.
That hits.
That is, all right, 20 points of damage. Swack.
Okay.
Max damage right there. Pretty cool.
Second hit.
These attacks is happening before the. This is happening before we get our long rests in, correct?
You got a short rest. Any other hits
Alright.
from Reinhold? Anything else?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Level 10 fighter with one hit. Surprising. Okay, number two's turn. Number two will see Reinhold hit number one, the orc, and not really care all too much, as they will get out of Reinhold's range. Getting to there. As they... Matt, does a 25 hit you?
For me?
No, Matt.
It would.
Okay. You see number two sort of walk up closer to you, point their finger as it cracks with fire, as you are hit with a firebolt, dealing 23 points of fire.
Ooh. Okay.
As that is their turn, ironically. Matt, it is your turn now.
I'm gonna smile and grin at number two. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna adjust my shell a little bit. Gonna lower the goggles down over my eyes. I'm gonna say, "Here, let me show you how it's done." And I'm gonna cast Fireball.
What?
Oh, there goes that tavern.
All
Like I
right.
said, it's like I
Dude,
said,
they've already taken out 3 walls.
like I said.
One more
Yeah,
wall, the place comes down.
How big is the
Right.
fireball?
PK on the first night. Right?
It's what, 20 feet?
It's not that big. There's a lot smaller than that. Yeah, 20 feet.
There you go. Yeah, it should be centered on them now.
Yeah. And actually, I'm gonna cast it a bit. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. I'll keep it. I'm gonna keep it down there like that. I'm not trying to fry everybody. So I'm hitting the wall just behind them
okay, so another wall
for center
gone.
point.
And another one. It does.
Yeah, maybe. Does the floor upstairs come down on top of him?
It was
That
a
would where he's at.
single-story building.
The roof would be on top of him.
Yeah, I don't know this guy, Granny says. Never met him.
So that's a dex 16, or 30 points of damage.
Dex save. Give me 1 second. You watch as this fireball comes hurtling at him. He goes to move and notices his foot is stuck in some of the debris from the door as it hits him square in the chest. For how much damage?
29 points.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I go, see, that's how you do it. And that
Oh,
would
no.
actually, I'm gonna wander over here and duck down behind this counter.
We lost Granny, which is kind of concerning because we need Granny.
Uh-oh.
It
Yeah,
is
'cause it's
Granny's.
probably her turn.
Yes.
Turn.
Huh.
I guess we can skip
Oh,
over
you
her for
punny.
now. I'm
Well,
up
what
one.
would Granny do? You know her class and her sheet. What would she do?
Uh, Getting into the mind of Granny is a very dangerous thing to do.
I know, right?
I guess I can play Granny for a second.
I'm not even sure what class she is.
What can she
But
do?
hey, she could probably firebolt that guy I just fireballed, and that would probably finish him off, or definitely impede
Oh,
him. Hey,
hey,
welcome back.
Granny!
Turn.
Perfect. I don't like playing players'
Uh,
characters. Good. It's your turn, Granny.
No, I damn thing appeared on me. Like my laptop disconnects and I don't even know. I'm like, loop and loop. All right, hold on. Phone, no problem. Fancy laptop, acts weird. Okay, hold on. Granny stands up, yells, I don't know that crazy fireball guy. Just in case anyone decides to sue her. Can't
Quick.
even think.
Oh,
Yeah.
quick, cool him down.
All right, what do we have here? Is Stu still alive?
Yes.
I don't know what's going on, but I want to see if I can get out that door before the place burns and die. We all die. At least most people die.
Well,
Uh,
actually, oh yeah, there's still an exit free right here.
yeah.
And he. Oh,
all right, Granny's gonna move.
Oh yeah,
he.
you walk through that big hole. But that would be difficult terrain because of the rubble of the wall.
Granny edges towards the door for a quick exit, but she's gonna shoot that guy anyway. She raises her bangles and pulls out from under her robe a giant shotgun. At least it looks like a giant shotgun. She goes bang, 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 bang.
It's a 1 gauge.
All right, Eldritch.
There you go. Punt gun.
How many? 2 beams. All right, first beam. 27. Second breed. 14 misses or hits?
14 misses, 27 hits.
All right. Third beam. That's a bonus action. 24.
Hits.
And 4, 26. So 3 hits. Whew. And he gets, wow, 6 plus 15. That's
21.
21 plus 14. 21 and
35.
14. That's 35 points damage. And he's pushed back 15 feet out the door, straight line.
35 points of damage. Damn, man.
Just yeah, repelling. When you hit with Eldritch Blast, 10 feet, right? So yeah, he gets knocked back. Bah, 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 bah.
Okay.
fake looking shotgun off.
Is that it from Granny?
That's
Yes.
enough.
And he's right in front of the door in case she has to make a quick exit and claim crazy fireman inside is arsonist, arsonist.
Your arsonist isn't here this session.
She ends her turn. Could have fooled.
Number
She ends her
one.
turn.
Number one's turn. As they are going to rage, you are fighting an orc barbarian. Their size
Okay.
increases as you watch as both their arms are engulfed in flame.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to activate stuff. Okay. Reinhold. They grab a warhammer off their back and slam it into your chest. This is gonna hurt. I hate to say this, but
Oh yeah.
33. 33.
Yeah, it hits. Or is that damage?
That is the hit. Damage is maxed at 22.
Oh. Okay.
Second hit, this one's going to deal fire damage at the same time. Does a 23 hit.
That hits.
For, again, max damage of 22 plus some fire damage. You will take an additional 5 fire as you were thrown back 5 feet.
Okay.
That's action, bonus
I
action.
can only do that a couple more times.
He's not going to take any movement. Reinhold, it is your turn.
3 more times. All right, I'm going to step up again and swack him. This round, I am going to spend a divine smite point. That is a 27 to hit
No.
Hits.
and a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And it's going to be 17 points and 18 points. Whoops. And for the divine smite will be 15 more additional points.
Okay.
Where's my damn divine smite point? Oh, it's up there.
Go lay down. You can't have grape. Go.
I guess I did do that.
Let's share with the class.
And I am done with my round.
Whose turn?
No, my dog wants a gummy. I can't have these ones. These ones are grape.
Oh, yeah, no, dogs can't have
He
grape.
had a wild berry one, but I gave him a wild berry one, but he's not content. He wants more.
Well, of course
In
he wants
20
more.
minutes, he'll be soup, but for right now,
And
Okay. I've got to read a description of a spell quickly. Oh, Matt, you cast Fireball on him. He's going to do the same.
oh, good.
oh man, this fucking tavern is gonna be shit.
I just showed him how to do it. Where is he? Oh, put that back. Where did he go? Oh, he's over here. He's number 2, right?
Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna remove the walls quickly. This countertop is gone. This wall is gone. This is gone. As both Granny and Matt, dexterity saving throw, please. DC 19.
Okay, I am casting absorb elements. And hopping out of the way.
Is that a reaction spell?
A 16. Yes, absorb elements is a reaction.
Hold on. Uh,
Granny.
let's see if I
Granny,
can.
however,
Hold on. Any instant. Oh, it's not a reaction. God dang it. All right. What do you need? A deck save?
Yes, DC 19.
Make, making an old lady do a deck save. Unbelievable. You're worse than that damn.
You should be very nimble. You're
Is that the
very
one that I
high.
shot?
Yes, it is the one you shot.
He's still alive?
Yeah.
God dang it. 13.
Oh no. DC was a 19.
19? What is he, a level 15 wizard? God dang, Granny curses.
That is going to be a total of 58 fire.
58.
if
Fire.
oh,
Yeah,
thank you. Absorb elements.
he must be a level 20. I mean, oh shit, that's like half my hit points there.
Yeah, we didn't get we didn't get a rest in, so I'm still hurting from the last battle.
As that is going to
God
be this
damn, he had a
person.
goalie to start cursing.
That is his
Monkey's
action.
Uncle Fish. God dang.
Okay, that was his action. Does this man have any bonus actions? Ooh. Nah,
Yeah,
he's not
bring
gonna.
your
That is way too
bill.
overpowered to do right now. That is gonna be his turn. Matt,
Does a 14 hit?
on number 2?
Yes.
No.
Did I do nothing?
Granny.
You hear a loud bang and a spark went flying by. That's about it.
Oh shit, I did have something. All right.
Matt going, fuck.
Your cover's gone.
I know. Well, there's
Yeah.
some rubble. Actually, my last I'm pulling into my shelf. That's it. I'm inside my shell. I'm done.
Okay, Granny.
Oh god dang it, stupid pain in the ass, son of a just ugh.
Hmm.
What do I have here?
Angry Granny.
It's an annoying creature.
Show him how to do fireball, Granny.
I don't have fireball. I'm an old lady. All
Then
right,
show him
quick.
what you can do with one.
Here's what we're gonna do.
And almost all the players
Just
can
make
cast
sure.
Fireball.
No, it's like, here, let's pretend this is fireball. Let me show you what I'm gonna do with it.
All right. Oh shit, I forgot. All right, yeah, we do that first. All right. Granny looks at him. She, you see her eyes kind of, one of her eyes kind of rolls in her eye, rolls back, and you see one of her eyes goes dark for a minute, and you see the Sharingan in her eyes for a second there. She looks at him and puts him under a hex. Hey, curse you, you bastard! Burn me! See, the room gets a little bit darker as she hexes him. So bonus action, 30 feet, curse for a minute. Great. All right. Okay, that's great. Now, let's push you back, you bastard. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they're all about the same. 2d12, 1d10 plus 5. All right, yeah, it's about the same. All right. First blast with the shotgun. Almost a crit. 25. Second blast. 21.
That hits.
All right. Um, 9 plus 4. 13. Yep. Hold on. 13 plus 6. So 19 points of force damage. And he's knocked back 10 feet. Sorry, it's 20 feet. My bad. So I use my bonus action for the hex. I could only shoot it twice. And screw this shit. I'm out of here. Where's that door? Where's the hole?
Said door is gone. Is that Granny?
Whatever. Granny's moving through the Granny's moving through the rubble, trying to get some distance. I guess we could still see. Is that what the black means?
Yeah,
No,
those
the
are
black's
open.
destroyed.
Yeah, those are open wall
Right.
concepts.
Well, I mean, right. So yeah, Granny's outside. She's a ranged kind of person. So she moves. She's gonna move way to the
Okay.
darkness, like way over. There you go.
Reinhold, I need an acrobatics or
She entered.
athletics check.
Doc, you there?
I'm here. Is it my go?
Yep.
Need an
Oh,
athletics
I'm sorry,
or
I didn't hear that.
athletics or acrobatics check, please. DC 19.
Doing athletics. That is a 25.
You resist being grappled, but you still take a bit of fire damage. This man's arms are engulfed in flame.
Okay. All right.
That is 10 points fire.
Okay. All right. So number one again, a divine smite.
Oh, it isn't your turn yet.
First hit is a. Oh.
It
Oh, it
is.
was my. Oh, he attacked me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
All right.
does a 25 hit?
25 hits.
Okay. The orc takes the hammer into one hand, grabs it by the very end, and swings it into your chest with the very flat top part of it, throwing you, not dealing damage, using the damage to throw you instead, all the way into this table.
Okay.
He's going to come to that point there. He then looks towards Matt.
Matt that's laying on the floor inside of his turtle shell.
Yes. As he is going, what is he going to do? There's so many things this man can do.
Do that now.
Too many things this dude can do. Okay,
Pills.
Matt, he throws a spear at you, practically pulling it from nowhere as it is engulfed in flames as well. Does a 25 hit
Oh,
you?
good. 'Cause
All right.
that does, but I do have a resistance to flame thanks to that fireball earlier.
You take 11 points piercing and 10 points of fire reduced to
Okay.
5.
Mm, Okay. Matt's shell kind of flops over strangely.
As now it is your turn, Reinhold.
All right. Well, I'm going to approach him thusly, giving me advantage. I'm going to again divine smite. That's a 27 to hit
That hits.
and a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is 18 points. 16 points. And 22 points of divine smite radiant. Oops.
Okay.
That's it.
Number two's turn. Let's see what number two does, people. Number two will sort of pick himself up from being pushed down again. Look at the destruction that is happening, all the fire that is lit, as he will speak to number one. It is time for us to leave. Do not waste time with these mortals. As the Radiant Raven flies straight into number two, and both the Raven and number two disappear. That is Matt's turn now.
I'm sorry, my turn?
Yes.
Okay, for a death saving throw. Ooh, 18 success. And that's my turn.
You needed to make a save on your turn. Oh, death save.
Yeah, I died. Yep,
Oh, shit.
that was my first successful save.
Okay.
All right.
Granny, it is your turn.
And
All right. How was that Superman number 2 look? Taking all that damage and still standing. Pretty tough. Where's number 2? 2? 2? Oh,
Who's gone?
he ran up. God fucking. Excuse me, I'm a lady. Ugh. I look around. Shit, just find it. Stab her. Nuts. Anywho. Alright, Reinhold. The hell is that thing fighting Reinhold? Some kind of bug? Ah, I swear it never ends in this place. Well, guess I can do this now. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Is he actively fighting Reinhold?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, here's what we're gonna do. Granny pulls out a bunch of forks from somewhere inside of her outfit and throws it on top of creature here.
Okay.
And she casts Cloud of Daggers.
Ooh.
Do this.
So he yells to Reinhold, "Keep him there! You can do it!" And as the forks land, he takes, just make sure there's save, right? Yeah, she goes, "Keep him there!" He takes, blah, where did it go? You just see a bunch of forks. He takes, as they appear, he takes 21 points of slashing damage.
Mhm.
Ooh.
A
Okay.
bunch of forks start. You see a bunch of forks on his head. And I yell to Reinhold, "Keep him in that whatever square he's in." It's kind of offset.
Dude,
Like,
it's not my initiative.
I know, but she yells to Reinhold, "Keep him in the forks! Use the fork! Luke. Use the forks!" You see this bunch of forks stabbing him over and over again. Granny has these dancing forks stabbing him down. All right, that's it. I end my turn.
Number one's turn, finally. As he will then two-hand the Warhammer once again. Does a 22 hit you, Reinhold?
Hold on, wait.
Oh yeah.
That is going to
All right,
be
good news. When
the good news, Granny.
no, finish what you're doing. Go ahead.
You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone as he slams on top of your head using the push to throw you onto the ground.
Okay.
That is attack 1. Attack number 2, that is a natural 20. That is going to be 23 points of bludgeoning as he then slams it down onto your back. But before anything else happens, the black raven with the many eyes flies into number 1, as both the raven and number 1 disappear as well.
I
Ending
knew that was
initiative.
gonna happen.
God dang it! We need to find those bastards. They burned the tavern and ran away. Thank God the
Probably need
bartender.
a long rest. Well, there's 2 beds left. I claim this one.
Meanwhile, Matt's dying
Yeah,
on the
Granny's
floor.
like,
I don't
right?
know that. I'm in the hallway. I don't have any. Oh yeah, I do. I'm a paladin. I would go to
But
Matt. We don't have any healing, do we?
I have some healing too. Don't worry.
I'll give him 10 hit points.
She pulls out a
Matt, get 10 hit points back and stabilize yourself.
Matt.
Yeah, and I cast, as soon as my eyes open, I cast Cure Wounds at level 3 on myself and take another 35. Thank you, sir.
How much do you need more help? Or are you good?
Well, hopefully we're going to take a rest and not jump into freaking battle again.
Yeah.
No, just
But
in
yeah,
case.
no, I would need a good 60 to be full.
Hold on,
Yeah,
let me
I
give you.
need more than that.
I'm gonna give you a cure wounds. Wait, who? Your
Oh,
boat
don't
damage?
worry about me. I'm gonna try to long rest it.
All
Yeah,
right,
ditto.
I'm gonna give you a cure wounds. You can do it with that. I can only do it once, but your cure wounds on that. She dabs you with some foul smelling liquid. There you go,
Well,
12 hit points.
God,
Smells like ammonia.
hey, I point at the innkeeper hiding in the corner and go, We paid him for safe lodging for the night. What the fuck was it with this?
Yeah, I want a refund.
Bingo.
Like he can
Hope he didn't see you burn down the.
like he can expect two massive figures to destroy his tavern and attack you three specifically. Meanwhile, the person who's supposed to be guiding you and brought you three together is gone.
Huh.
So
That's
he's
suspicious.
obviously part of this and an accomplice to whoever is after us.
Jeez.
Hence, you can give us a refund, or we can hang you and skin you where you stand for treason against us.
I don't know him. You see, Granny heads out the door.
It's a halfling who runs a tavern
Wait,
named Joke.
what? Oh, that's not how you do things here?
No.
Nope,
Oh.
don't know him.
Oh, well, back right. Nah, never mind. Okay. I'll let you deal with this, and I'll wander with the other side of the rubble, sit back down at the table, pluck bits of wood out of the food, and continue eating.
Eating? Shoot, I was sleeping, trying to.
Yeah, well, I'm awake now. I might as well eat.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay. Okay. As Granny is talking to the halfling, trying to calm the dude down after Matt's vicious threats, Reinhold goes to sleep. Matt starts eating. It gets very quiet. All you hear is the crackle of fire as the building continues to burn.
I didn't know it was
Oh,
on fire. Definitely not sleeping in the bed if the tavern's on fire.
You
I'll
sure? I
go
mean,
outside.
we
I'm
only
gonna
cast a few fireballs.
I'm gonna sleep in the bush outside.
I'm gonna go back over to the innkeep and go, hey, your place is burning down. Do you mind if I grab some of this food to go?
Uh,
And whatever this thing is on here on the counter, I'm grabbing both of them, and I'm just gonna walk out and go outside with them,
Fire
dipping
sale.
one of them into the other and eating.
The tavern owner is crying.
Oh, good thing it's
this
not my tavern.
hope we have life insurance or fire insurance, whatever you call it.
Oh, you had insurance though, right? Surely a smart businessman like yourself would have had some insurance on your tavern.
The tavern owner is just crying on the floor at this point.
That says a lot. Oh well.
Hey, you can take those allowance money and give us some gold. Here you go.
You all get a long rest. You do
I'm
find
gonna give
somewhere.
him.
You do find somewhere outside to sleep.
I'm gonna give the cavern owner. Where's my inventory? Hold on. Oh, uh, gonna give him 3 gold just to help him.
Yeah, help them.
3 gold. Here, this will buy you a room at another inn for a night
Yeah, there you go.
and a couple beers.
Drown your sorrows.
And if you ever see the guys again, call the turtle. They'll come.
Hey, that shiny coin that you had that I gave you isn't so shiny anymore.
Okay.
And I bet you probably forgot to use that extra AC in the last fight.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know I had extra AC.
Yeah, that's why the coin was so shiny.
Oh.
I used an infusion on it and just didn't make it a permanent infusion, so it only lasted a day.
So, as you all find a place outside to sleep,
Everybody
and
is such. Go ahead.
and you do all get your sleep. You are all a bit exhausted from everything that's happened. You get your long rest in comfy
Yeah.
bushes. And one thing in particular, when you all wake up, you notice the crystal ball that Zen had been carrying around is left by Matt's head with a bloody handprint on the ball.
I open my eyes and I see it, and I pull the covers over and go back to sleep. Not Granny's business. Somebody will figure it out later.
I am going to examine it, obviously.
Roll me an
Granny
arcane or
tossed a fake smoke.
investigation.
Ooh, definitely. Oh, nice. 24.
24. You pick up the ball and you examine it. You look past the bloody handprint because it's not really that important about the blood. As you notice, this crystal ball is showing a map of where you are. It's pretty much a GPS and where the tree location is. It is about, let's say, halfway across the ocean.
Oh, that means we have a long journey ahead of us.
Uh-huh. Oh man, I don't know if I can hang in here.
What do you mean? Your energy levels running a little low tonight?
Oh, crap, I'm falling asleep.
Well, we can call it here if you guys
You know,
want.
those 8 gummies that you ate. It does seem kind of low energy tonight.
Yeah, we don't have our chaotic player tonight.
I'm just. Yeah, there you go.
That's what it is.
Okay, in
You
that
know, why
case,
isn't he here tonight? What does he got a good excuse?
he didn't say why, but I'm going to leave the session off here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
In dungeons so deep where shadows reside, lives Kobold the Collector with secrets inside. He's small and he's scaly with eyes all agleam, a humble companion, or so it would seem. He'll follow the heroes through forest and cave, and quietly ponder what trinkets to save. A glimmer, a